How are you, everybody? This is Carl Bilotta. I'm here with Father Magee, Father Bill John, and Rick Punke, our sacristan. We are doing our fish sandwich challenge here. So, first of all, how do we all feel today?
Right now, I feel pretty good. You know, I had my morning antacid, so I'm ready to go here with all these fish sandwiches. So we'll see how it goes. I think the Bojangler is going to be the best.
So I know yesterday in Father to Father, you said that you'd be really disappointed if you didn't know what the Bojangler was. So I think we should get a poll up as to how many people think that Father Magee will not pick the Bojangler correct.
That hurts.
There we go. Very good. So we got 2 out of 3. So odds are in favor of you. Our participants will be eating how many different sandwiches? 6 different sandwiches. Thank you very much. And rating them from 1 to 5, 1 being terrible, 3 being, it's okay, and 5 being absolutely excellent, most delicious sandwich that you've ever eaten. So we'll be keeping tally up on the board as to the different sandwiches that they'll be eating and what their scores are. At the end of it, we will reveal all of the sandwiches and what they were and see how accurate they were for that. So are we ready to get started, gentlemen?
I think so.
Yes.
All right, so fish sandwich number 1 is being passed out. Thank you, Mr. Snyder. So as you eat this, please, again, think about flavor, texture, appearance.
Oh, go for Oh. Give me the
Remember,
big one.
I'm not eating them.
Oh, you're not? Oh, okay.
That's right. I'm just
Moderating.
I'm just moderating. Yeah, I'm making sure no one cheats.
I like this one.
Yeah. What do you look for when you have a fish sandwich, Father? As you get a good mouthful there. Good time to get you to speak on
I
camera.
look that it tastes like fish.
That's it. You want fish in your fish
Yeah.
sandwich.
Yes. Is it crispy?
Mm-hmm.
So, why do we? So, as you're thinking about this and rating them, so why do we eat fish on Fridays during Lent? What's one reason why? Why can't we?
Well, one of the reasons is because we want to give away something on Friday that it was very common for people to eat, which is normally meat. And the option was for something lighter. I guess it's one of the things why we eat fish on Fridays. It's kind of very common in many places in the world, but it's something that we can try.
Very good. All right. So once you're done with your sandwich, go ahead and rate it, so we can go through with sandwich A.
Have you tasted yours?
I have. The key is about pacing yourself. Please.
All right. And what is your guess to where this sandwich is from?
This one? Well, there's still 5 left, Mr. Bilotta, so it's hard to guess, you know.
Yeah.
Well, but you need to
I have
guess.
that
Do you think it's Arby's, Burger King, McDonald's, Bojangles, Culver's?
I think, you know,
Wendy's.
we always hear from Mr. Snyder, Ed Snyder, our youth director, how Culver's is the ultimate in fast food restaurants.
It is.
And so I would say that, you know, this is a nice tasting fish sandwich in the beginning, but maybe it might be Culver's. Not a big fan of some of the aspects of it, but I'll go with Culver's.
Now, do you think that would Culver's have cheese curds in their fish sandwich?
Possibly. Maybe you could have a stuffed fish sandwich. What do you think there, Rick?
I actually think it's Burger King.
Ah, that's a good call.
Just because it doesn't have Culver's and Bojangles may have a bit more of a crunch than that. And I just think this is more of a Burger King type sandwich.
Well, I mean, you went with Culver's. Father Bill John, what do you think?
I choose Arby's.
Arby's. All right. Okay, so as we get the second sandwiches passed out, we'll go with the average rating there. So let me go write that up. So as you taste this one, once again, think about texture. How does it compare to the last one? Better, worse, about the same? Is it crispier?
This one are more light,
Yeah, it tastes.
no taste.
It tastes exactly like everything tastes from McDonald's.
From McDonald's.
Fries with that?
Does the sweet tea make it go down easier?
Sweet tea, growing up in the South, sweet tea makes everything go down easier. So, thank you to Mary and Ed for picking this all up for us today and kind of arranging this. I would say that would be my pick for this one. That it's Mickey D's.
Mickey D's, what do you think?
Burger King.
Burger King. What do you think there, Mr. Punke?
Mickey D's. Just think from the
Did
way
you just
the
go with that
fillet
because
was.
Father said it?
No, because
Okay, because you crossed it.
I know I did. It just,
Now that
but the cheese kind of gives it away. The tartar kind of give it away,
What is McDonald's?
and then the
There's very little tartar, kind of
Yeah.
like McDonald's has very
Very-
little mayo or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Now, the
Very
interesting thing about McDonald's that many people don't know is that their original Lenten sandwich was for Fridays was the pineapple sandwich. Didn't do too well. Not many people like pineapple. So imagine that.
Was it only available in Hawaii?
No, all over. Many people, of course, imagine that being your Lenten chance to get at any of these fast food places, a pineapple sandwich. Now,
That was like the prank that they pulled. I heard McDonald's put out the McPickler yesterday as an April Fool's joke.
the McPickler.
The Big Pickler.
McPickler. Maybe the other April Fool's joke is the Chick-fil-A fish sandwich. Nobody's ever seen one of those. So-
No one.
No one.
not North
Again,
Carolina
just-
at least.
Just like urban legend. All right, so as the next sandwich comes out, I'm gonna go ahead and get your scores for that last one and go.
Yeah. It's healthy. This looks like, what kind of fish does this look like? There it is in your room. As many of you don't know, our sacristan is also a food expert.
You've been really quiet as a food critic.
I know. It's difficult because I knew of only two places to get a fish sandwich: McDonald's and Bojangles.
Yeah, I didn't even know Arby's made fish sandwiches.
Sheik
Sounds
also
good.
has a fish sandwich.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An MTO
We're not gonna
fish?
go with the other comment, though.
An MTO fish.
So we also have fries by Bojangles here. So who has the best fries as you're thinking about that and eating?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Mhm. Do you like seasoned fries or just salted fries?
Salted.
Did you pass the fries, Father?
I'm eating.
I understand. I'm just gonna get the best fries available. So.
Yeah. So we have our guesses for where we think this one is. So we've already McDonald's, Culver's, Arby's, Wendy's, Bojangles.
Wendy's, I guess.
I'm gonna have to say Arby's.
Arby's.
I think it's Arby's.
The Arby's. All right.
Are you cheating off my paper?
No, it all goes by presentation.
He didn't actually cross that one out.
It all goes by
Okay.
presentation. You have to realize what restaurants serve what buns too. All the long buns are done at Arby's with all of their sandwiches because they have a larger sub selection than the other
Right.
fast food places.
Very good.
So they're cutting corners and just using the same bun.
Just about.
Yeah. All right. Next one coming up. We'll write those scores down.
I did. I'm not sure. I need to do more exploring.
About your fish sandwiches?
Yeah.
Where do you rate that one there, Father?
Oh, sorry, Carl.
I have no clue.
It's a seeded bun, which is a lot better than just a plain.
Do you like seedy buns? Or just on burgers?
I like this one.
I like this one. And this is a true fish fillet because I do have a bone in my fillet. So this is real fish.
Now,
Oh.
do you have a bone to pick with whoever made it?
I have a bone to pick with Burger King.
You think it's
No,
Burger
it's
King?
already Burger King. I have a bone to pick with Culver's probably. I'm thinking it's Culver's.
Mm.
It's a little spicy, so I'll go for Bojangles.
That's what I'm thinking, actually. There's a little bit of the kick in there. I'm kind of nervous, though. There's another one with seeds up there.
Mm-hmm.
So am I able to, if at
It's
a
a
later
pretty
point,
long bone.
I realize one, is that, okay, I'm able to change. Okay.
No,
Mary's making the rules here.
no,
not-
Mary's not making the rules. I'm making the rules.
You're
First
making
rule
the
of the
rules.
fish sandwich called there are no rules.
Well, actually, technically, the pastor gets to decide the rules.
That's
on it,
true.
So,
Who's in charge of this?
he is. All right, so I'm
Go
gonna
ahead, rate those.
tentatively say Bojangles.
It was real fish.
Real
So-
fish.
Well, I think one of the interesting things, and this was a question, Carl, that caused the most issue before we got started. What do people put on fish?
Ooh, yeah.
That caused quite a bit of a stir. Why don't you tell us, Father, in Colombia, or what's the big thing for fish, like condiments down there?
A lot of garlic,
Mm,
some saffron, salt.
salt.
Mm.
See,
And when it is fried or something, after that, when they serve it, some lime or lemon.
oh, very nice. See, Mr. Punke over here has this idea that I like fish on. I like fish. I like ketchup on fish too, but only ketchup, I believe, is what you said.
Absolutely.
I'm a hot sauce guy.
I think it's a northern thing because I've lived out west, I've lived Ohio, I've lived Florida and North Carolina, and it only seems in the South, outside of the Western New York area, that they use everything on their fish sandwich. Mayo, tartar sauce, and everybody looks weird at me when I grab for ketchup on a Friday night. They're like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, right on the fish.
I used
Some
to
people-
eat ketchup on my fish sticks all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Growing up in Pennsylvania.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
No tartar sauce.
No tartar, ketchup.
Ketchup. All right, rate those. What are your guesses for that one?
I think
Yeah,
it's
Bojangles. Yeah, we got that.
Culver's.
Culver's, Bojangles too.
Tentatively.
You want fries?
Tentatively.
I have Burger King, McDonald's, Arby's, and Culver's already. So,
So
what are
two
the
more,
left?
two more sandwiches left.
Yeah.
That's what's left.
So it's just a square. This is probably a Wendy's, I'm thinking. Well, I haven't said Burger King.
So Wendy's is left, and who else? So it's Burger
Well,
King,
there's
McDonald's.
Burger King, Wendy's, Arby's, McDonald's, Culver's, and Bojangles.
So Bo's left for me. So I have Wendy's and Bo. I have Wendy and Bo left.
Make sure they're next to each other.
We could be on the plate next to each other right now. Quit fishing around.
So you're gonna be thinking as you're eating these and rating them and guessing why your guess was. 'Cause I'm gonna ask you why. Why you rated it or guessed it what it was.
Not a big fan of the pickle on the fish sandwich. It's
Mm.
not a hamburger.
Could this be from Bo
No,
Yeah.
they wouldn't do something.
or Wendy's?
That's what I was thinking, because it's square, everything from there is square in their hamburger.
And it's really crunchy too. This is the crunchiest sandwich of all 5 so far.
So it's really
Mm.
crispy. Yeah. What do you think, Father? Those are
Yeah, I guess for McDonald's, because it's the only one I have left.
Father McGee, what do you think?
I have Wendy's.
Wendy's.
I'm now very nervous because the last one that I know that could be from Bojangles is about to come, so I'm staking my reputation on fish sandwiches right now.
You are.
It's not very good.
We won't be bringing it up again and again on Father. Oh, we
Yeah,
have
let's be honest. I'm sure the people will too.
Yes, especially your Aunt Pat. Well, I'm sure he's watching this out there.
Yeah, she will be when this comes out.
Yes.
The number one follower.
Here we go, last one.
Father, would you rate that last one? What do you think? Is it okay? What would you rate that last
Seeded bun.
This one?
one? No, put that one right there.
Oh, McDonald's.
What would you rate it as? Was it good? Okay?
Yeah, put this.
Last sandwich. Looks really juicy, lots of tartar sauce on there. So again, now that you've had all 6 sandwiches, you can change them before we do the reveal. And we'll go last final answer, and you lock it in.
Right.
So we don't have the lights and sound. So,
Very good.
I run out of names.
so Wendy's,
Wendy's.
Arby's, McDonald's, Burger King, Bojangles, and Culver's.
I have no clue what is that. That's funny. I don't think I've ever been in this. What was it? The last one?
Culver's.
Yeah, they make cheese curds.
They're Canadian food. And they have good milkshakes too. Not milkshakes, what are they called?
Frosties? No, that's one.
No, that's Wendy's.
You should do that one next.
Milkshakes from around the
Yeah.
area.
Why do we eat Fridays? Why Fridays?
Why
One
do
of
we-
those questions here.
Why do we eat meat on Friday?
No, we doesn't.
Oh, why don't we? Because it's the day of the Passion of the Lord, so it's penitential.
Okay, get your scores in, and then we'll lock it.
I will not have ketchup or tartar sauce for my sandwiches. My fish sandwiches.
No.
I like this fries.
Alright.
What about malt vinegar?
So,
Well, vinegar's good.
Malt vinegar.
Yeah, and it's Mid-Atlantic stuff. I like that.
alright, so real quick, so I need to write down what your guesses were. So, anybody want to change anything here? So, what did you think, Father McGee?
No, I don't want any more.
I may have to make another round.
You have to make another round.
So that-
We got leftover sandwiches.
You got it,
So, Father, what did you put down for what you thought that last one was?
Burger King.
Burger King. Father Bill John.
Culver's.
Culver's.
Or Burger King.
And then what did you think?
Bow time.
Bow tie.
It's bow time.
All right. So, of these, before we do, which was the overall best sandwich that you thought there was?
Number 4.
Number 4.
I had sandwich D.
Yeah. Yep. Sandwich. So sandwich D was rated the highest at 3.6.
Yeah, the.
Yeah. So, sandwich A was the worst at 2.3. Would you agree that that was the worst sandwich? Or what was your worst?
McDonald's was my worst at B. Sandwich B.
Sandwich B.
Burger King would be my.
I mean, everything was fine. I mean, you can't go terrible, or you wouldn't, or people would be buying it. So I just went.
Yeah, I mean everything's not.
Yeah.
My least favorite would be
At least fit. Yeah.
so.
So would you go back to this establishment and buy another one?
I don't.
I don't need this.
All right. So, I think it's time for the great reveal.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh,
What would be our Fridays?
dinner for 2 at the winning restaurant on a Friday.
On Friday, yes. Staff lunch on Friday.
Oh, joy.
All right, so sandwich A, Father Magee, you said it was Culver's. Father Bill John, you said Arby's. Rick, you said Burger King. It was Wendy's. So we're
Wrong.
over.
Wow.
All right, sandwich B. Father Magee, you said McDonald's. Father Bill John said Burger King, and Rick said McDonald's as well. It was McDonald's.
They all taste, everything tastes the same.
All right, sandwich C. We had Father Magee, you had Arby's. Rick had Arby's, and Father Bill John had Wendy's. It is Culver's.
Oh,
Really? Culver's, yes.
With the seeded bun?
With the seeded bun, yes.
no, that was the
Yep.
long bun.
That was the long bun.
Was that
That was the Arb. Oh, that's why I grabbed. Okay.
I
Yeah.
wonder where Arby's is.
So, sandwich D. Father Magee, you said that was the Bojangler.
Oh, boy.
Father Bill John said it was the Bojangler. And Rick, you said it was from Culver's. It was the Bojangler.
So that was real
At
fish.
least one.
The only one I care about, I got right. So,
That's good.
everyone at St. Catherine of Siena, this day will be fine because Father McGee identified the Bojangler, and nobody can say anything else to me in
That's
the
right.
parish until next year. Thank you.
Okay, so sandwich E. We had Father Magee, you had Wendy's. Father Bill John, you had McDonald's. And Rick, you had Wendy's. It was from Burger King. And then finally, sandwich F. We had Father Magee, you said Burger King. Father Bill John, you said Culver's. Rick, you said Bojangler. And it was Arby's.
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 That makes sense. Huh?
Yes. We have the meat and the fish.
And the fish. Very good.
So, any final comments as we do this? Thank you, gentlemen, first of all, for participating.
Thank you
Hope
for
you
the
had,
invite.
hope you had fun.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
Nobody ran out to the bathroom. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, if we fail this test, are we in remedial fish class on
Yes,
Friday? Okay.
yes.
You
We'll
actually
see.
have
We'll
to-
see you for
I have to
detention
start
tomorrow.
cooking the fish to learn the different types and the sandwiches. and
Yeah.
everything.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you're gonna have to get it.
Deborah, we're gonna have fish for the rest of Lent.
Tasting sandwich.
Yes, yes. So
There you go.
there we go.
Thank you all.
Yes. Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed our fish sandwich challenge, sponsored by St. Catherine of Siena Catholic Church and School. So this is Carl Bilotta signing off. Thank you, Father Magee. Thank you, Father Bill John, and thank you, Rick.